And so we do a lot of cash business. A lot of people get paid Thursday night and Friday, and they come in and pay their bills on Friday. And we would be doing a disservice to the people in the community to take that day, 4 days billing period for them. We're taking away from them to pay their bill. And I don't think it's right.
Okay. I mean, could we not, again, divide that up and put half the staff off on Monday and half of them off on Friday and still be 5 days a week?
Blythe, did you hear that, or do you have any input on what Dan just asked?
I did not hear it.
He said, what we had talked about earlier was if we had a system where City Hall was still open Monday through Friday, but basically half the staff would get Monday off and half the staff would get Friday off, and they'd work 4-day weeks with City Hall still being open. Is that something you have any input on?
It would be better except for when we do cutoffs.
Okay.
Because that would leave a limited amount of people taking payments and trying to get people reconnected and turned back on.
Okay.
You know, we'll still have to come in on the billing days. We don't have auto pay, so we do get a lot of drop box checks and people coming in to pay by check.
I'm just curious why, if we had auto pay, because a lot of people think we're really behind, and we are.
Yeah,
we're not behind. Would that, do you have any feel, like the people that are coming in paying in cash though, they're not likely to sign up for auto pay?
Correct.
Are they?
They don't have checks. That's
So
right.
I don't know if it moves the needle a lot if we add it, but we are behind the times.
But Blythe, I have a question. Do you think they're truly getting paid on Thursdays, or is Friday just the last day of the week, so it's when we typically take care of everything that we haven't taken care of, like run, pay a bill, and do things like that? Because, sorry, I was just going to say, if all these other cities, I know they have a Hispanic population as well, and the workforce, the labor work being paid in cash and all of that as well. So I feel like if they're making it, if we do a little more research, we might find a happy medium at least for us to do. But the money it's saved, I see your point, but I do think there are some other solutions to help me.
Understood.
And I'd like to add,
Why was that all you have for the moment?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to hand Martin's phone back to Martin.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Riggs used a comment there that I don't agree with, and that's a disservice. We're doing a disservice if we don't dig in there and think outside the box, figure out ways to save money during these times. And, and there are ways to accommodate and figure that out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
And that should be, that's where Mr. Gregory, Paula, and myself can work those
Right,
details.
so maybe that's what you do. I mean, because this is a huge change, right? For us to hear and decide in one night.
No.
Maybe listen to the feedback, the concern that Blythe has, especially how you can still get your energy savings, because that's a pretty big component of the whole thing.
When we started
How
this,
to work that.
And how many people come in Fridays, things like that?
yes,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but the thing is that a lot of, I'm going to just use Walmart, because Walmart used to be open 24/7. COVID hit, and they closed at 10. Some close at 9, some close at 11. You're going to make it work. You're going to make it work. You're going to go to the grocery. I sometimes go to the grocery store at 10 o'clock at night. That's on my way home, But there's times where I'm running late at work and I miss my mark. I have to go and wake up in the morning and go do it. Everything changes, and you have to make it work. Everything changes. So you just have to. I'm with you, Marvin. I'm all about customer service, and that's one of my selling points when I got hired where I did, because I am about the customer service. But I also, even at my work, we were open till 11 o'clock, and when COVID hit, we went to 5 o'clock. We started scaling back, and now we're back to 10. And we just make it work. Doctors make it work,
I think making it by departments might be a little easier than it's going to be to just say overall for everyone. Because there's different jobs and different departments that do different things. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with that.
I do agree with that too, but then when I still see these other cities that found a way to make it work, and I think about that, a 1 to 2% back into our budget. I think that those people that might be frustrated the first Friday or so that they forget to pay their bill or do something, and we can offer grace periods, but when that can be put back into our city, and it might even, supplement an officer's pay or something like that, I think they're gonna get over their frustration with that Friday pretty fast, if that money cycles back around, I think they just have to see the whole big picture of what we would be trying to do.
Tell the taxpayer we're trying to save money so we don't have to keep raising your taxes.
Communication.
So something that Blythe touched on and Marvin touched on. So you're saying there's no way that we wouldn't be needing people in the office up here on doing billing on Fridays?
Well, not every Friday, no.
Right, but there are going to be however many Fridays that pop
Yeah,
up.
there are gonna be some Fridays that's gonna
That you're gonna have to have people here.
And would have somebody on standby in case something happened. That would work out fine for him in the 4 days. As far as us, that would give us time, either that or we have to change the ordinance as far as how we do it. That's also another possibility.
Still keep in mind that Christmas week and Thanksgiving week, and there's times where we're closed on Fridays.
Exactly.
And somehow it works.
Yeah.
Yes, Chief.
Could you move the cutoffs
Yes.
to the Monday after a Friday that was the
Yes.
15th or a 30th, and then you have the whole week to do cut-ons and collect your fee? You're still gonna get your money when somebody turns their
You got to
water
change
back
your
on.
ordinance though,
Well, that's
Chief.
fine.
Well, sure,
I mean,
maybe there's
there's a lot
some
you're gonna
mistakes,
have
but it's not an insurmountable challenge.
And that can be done.
Yeah.
That can be done.
Yeah.
The Trump, they used to do executions at midnight. There was all this drama at midnight, and now they moved it to like noon, and it's changed the whole situation. So I mean, by just moving the deadline, it's a gruesome.
The company I work for does allow that. If the group that you're in has the coverage to do that. The one caveat that y'all haven't talked about is how is this going to affect someone's PTO? Because the company I work for, if you work 4/10s, your normal work day is 8 hours, so you have to make up that 2 hours some other time, or, how's that going to affect somebody's PTO if they have to take 10 hours versus 8 hours as a normal business day?
Good point.
What is PTO?
And so I think you've gotten a lot of, it's not a no, it's not a yes, but we'd like some more information, and we'd like you to bring that back.
And I'd hear more too about this auto pay to make it as easy as we can for the residents. Just about everybody is gone to that, not everybody, but a lot of people in there, as easy as we can make it so they don't have to come in here. I think it would decrease staff's need to be at the counter all the time. If they can pay easily online, or out of town, or traveling, whatever.
I have a question about that, because I hear a lot of complaints about, I don't pay the water bill, my son does, but I didn't know that there was a fee for paying, a convenience fee.
Oh, yeah, if we have to pay.
No, that's what I'm saying, I didn't know how that worked, I didn't know Killer, they do that, because the way that some of the people that complain about it was like, we literally live down the street, why do we have to pay the 3%? And I was like, because you live 3 blocks away, you can go to the building and not pay the 3%. So I didn't know if it was just us doing that, or that was across the board.
Pretty much across the board.
To explain how some cities do that, some cities just pay it and they put it as part of their operating budget, so they incorporate it in the rates. Here, we just decided to show not included in our rates where the person that doesn't pay it, instead of sharing that across the board. I'd like to end with this one is thank you. We've received a lot of input that we're going to get our homework done, and I'd like to clarify my statement about Mr. Gregory. He is for this, or I wouldn't be standing here. He is for this, and that's it. And basically, we went in front of Mr. Gregory just like we were prepared here tonight for you. We wanted him to see the research, see what's happening, hear from us in all aspects, brought up the questions.